the set. You get that rocket belt, and also then the eclipse coming through for the Jace. Like, you end up with this crazy strong one item spike that does continue on into the second item as well.
Dagda is that we've seen Zoom with such good wave control that as Yagao just kind of runs away here. The wave set up for the gank for Kanavi to come up, and even now, Kanavi onto PZX, they turn it around, they've choked around in front of a Diana, but Yagao in danger, picks up Burst Blood, but now it's double buff for double buff. Uniboy has his flash available, and Kanavi is about to Luna Rush. A couple bit of burst damage to follow through, and it is a 1-for-1 after the explosion's all said and done.
Late game of Felios, but mid game here, or mid lane even.
I think you've seen, but Hex Flash taken on. I didn't even notice that. Rooted up, Wind becomes lightning. ZYF is here. That was cheeky, but most of all, that was brilliant.
Get that mid play, then you get the dragon. You're getting control of the map, and this is something that we were talking about earlier on. Is that hang on?
Oh, it's not stopping. Flay there. Death Sentence doesn't connect on Lumao. Wait for the root here. The prison's down. Lumao back on in. Teleport first from JDG. Lumao has bought enough time. Leona somehow so tanky. The face breaker comes through as well. Zoom has set it up. Moonfall! It's the moon! And it's coming down! V5 have been exploded, but they're turning it back. Kepler still in there as well. The ulti so brilliant from Kanavi. And I swear to God, the earth was about to be crushed.
By committing to these dragons on the next one, but top side.
Oh, I think Invincible might be dead. Here we go. Power Cascade into the Moonfall. Invincible slicing at Dyson, but Kanavi's over the wall with the Proto Belt. Couple more autos, and it is a Crescent Strike that seals the deal. Kanavi picks up kill number 1, punishes, while V5's response will be to trade the top lane, or rather bottom lane turret. But V5 are here. It just depends how much health they lose before the dragon goes down, and it's going down fast. Uniboy over the wall, the Realm Warp in front, that's jumping over right into the middle. JDG may get the dragon, but what happens from here? Realm Warp wasn't taken while the flank from Invincible, actually gorgeous. Kepler on the back line, but Zoom's ulti eliminates Invincible. JDG have taken another one with him as a 2-for-2 trade. LPC debuting on the stage, trying to kill the other 80 carrying Kepler. The poke is huge again. JDG utilizing it so damn well. The Everfroster saved their lives, but this is what we talked about, Dagda. It's like a missile range that V5 have to run into.
Especially for Uniboy, who's been struggling quite a bit this split, where he's been like down. Ooh,
Lumao just walking into the river. So that happened, and Lumao, it looks like the rest of the team were kind of backing off and resetting, and Lumao decided he was going to go and clear some vision.
If JDG commit more members to the dragon, but they haven't now. Invincible is 1v1, but there's more on the way.
That's a Realm Warp though coming in. ZYF alongside Uniboy, but Kanavi jumps on him. Golden to buy time. The Equilibrium over the side as well. It's stolen. PZX charges in now, looks for the fight. The Crescent Guard zones off the rest of JDG, but Kanavi tries to gap close, but he can't get away. First death going down, JDG will lose another, and Uniboy's chasing after the remaining members. The acceleration gate gives him speed, and V5 will walk away. Happy men.
V5 are playing these fights so intelligently, making sure Invincible consistently has those flanks. He had the flash avail as well to find the right engage. And again, that Realm Warp usage from Uniboy has been so damn clean. Now though, JDG, they have to try and poke away at V5 in this pit, and that's
another
a hook.
Good hook. ZYF on Thresh. Kepler may die, but what else comes through? Because Uniboy were able to clean that one up. Zoom now in the middle of the river without a hope. PZX at half health, but Wind becomes lightning. We'll be able to gap close. ZYF does it again. This Thresh apparently doesn't miss this game. Goodbye, Zoom. And V5 out of left field, Dagda. It's the final grave of the fight, and for JDG, they're in dire straits here, but you get your money for nothing. Are you chicks for free here? V5 going for the engage again, and they've already got Yagao. Zoom hooked in once again from ZYF, as he can't showstopper out of this one. The show has only just begun, and Victory 5 are putting a nail in this game number 1.
I don't know what JDG are doing. There's no reason for them to be face-checking Invincible. This might not be the play.
Well, hang on. Culvermeek has already come through. Nice little dark passage from ZYF. 5 still remain, though, as True Shot Barrage goes through the Baron, but Wind becomes lightning, tags Kanavi. Getting low health bars, but Kepler has Severum, he has Crescendum, and this will fall very, very soon. Kanavi's out of there. No chance of a steal, and Victory 5. Dagda, they're suddenly 7,000 gold up.
As you said, I think you hit the nail on the head there, Sterix, with the, oh, hang on, engage coming through.
Kanavi's tagged as well. They start the engage. He goes golden as PZX still has the Crescent Guard, wants to separate on the backline. Moonfall, but Kepler deletes him immediately. Into the backline himself is invincible, and it's a 1-for-1 as the hook again. LPC caught out, has to cleanse away, but they're still going forward. Uniboy is spreading it like a disease right now. 4 people charge forward, and that's a quick couple of kills, a turret takedown, and the Baron buff still ain't over.
Every time V5 are finding these opportunities for Invincible to get into the backline, and ZYF again, the flash hook onto LPC. Unfortunately, Cleanse was up, but now V5 they push in towards Dragon, or push in towards Bot Tower. They're going to fall back to Dragon, and this Soul gives them the shield, allows them to absorb so much more damage as they try to find those fights, and it means that it's going to be really difficult now for JDG to just burst them out and poke them out in the same manner that they have. But watch the replay here, right? PZX speed up with the Shirelias, they get on towards Kanavi, who does buy a little bit of time here, but watch Invincible straight into the backline once again. Now Zoom does a wonderful job here of being able to shut that down, but they're still trying to defend underneath the tower. Uniboy using the Everfrost to CC both Zoom and Lu Mao, and then from that point, well, what the hell do you do as JDG? You've already lost. Yeah. Like, this guy has been so damn threatening, and here we go. Oh no! They're gonna get over the wall.
Never mind. All right, ZYF going to help one person, but Kepler just walks over anyway. And PZX will be tagged by the True Shot Barrage. JG creeped up. ZYF flashes forward again. PZX, though, he's gone in by himself, but bought time. Moonlight Vigil, the flash over with the Everfrost as well. Invincible keeping the space to create an opportunity. Kanavi with the one-man Moonfall. ZYF dies to play, and it gives the kills over to Kepler to stay. Invincible as well, running into the Mystic shots. And ZYF is putting on a clinic here in this first game.
Yeah, the first time he dies, and it's the hero play. Like, that play was what set up the entire engage there for V5. This guy is popping off on the thresh, and now V5, they've got Baron number 2. There's 15 seconds until Elder Dragon as well, and they can just rush over. Zoom and Kanavi won't have spawned in time, although Zoom does have that TP, so maybe JDG can try and look for the follow-up fight.
Let's see, PZX still without that third item to note. Dagda, I just realized it is going to be a wit's end. I'm excited to see that on the Zinzal. Yeah. There is nothing else it can build into. Trinity Force Stridebreaker obviously can't be built. Just worth noting here as V5 starts a Drake.
Zoom is up and available, TPing in towards mid lane, but this
done.
Dragon's going to be gone. You've round warp to get out as well. They're just going to dip.
Okay, that was close, but yeah, you're right. Smite, of course, will secure it.
Yeah, I mean, look, when you've only got one tower left, it becomes so hard to deal with. So they're going to have to see if they can try and defend it. Like, this is basically like desperation here. But again, like, at least you're being able to poke and prod. The problem is the minions are too damn strong as...
Good stuff from Zoom. It's a face breaker in the Crescent Guard, though. Gets him out. Wind becomes lightning with the Audacious Charge. Invincible into the backline. The Renekton's gotten tankier this game as it's first Kanavi to go into the backline. PZX once again follows through the hook from ZYF. This is his game to showcase LPL. And V5 Dagda, they break that curse. It doesn't matter. It's not going to be like 2020 spring. I don't care if it's just this game or the whole series. V5 showed up, slapped JDG in the noggin, and said, we'll see you for a 5-minute break.
Summer LPL, it just hits different. Games that have no... JDG still have a decent amount of range in their composition, but way less CC, and it means that you've got the opportunity here to kind of find ways for like an Udyr to run you down, or Invincible to find these one of the junglers passing down towards this bottom side, and wanting to see if he can get in onto Yagao here.
Oh, good stun. It's the Rune Prism from Uniboy. He still hasn't flashed. Yagao has his. Scatter the Weak was used, actually, as he flashes over the wall. Yagao gets shielding, but PZX kites around from the queue. Sonic Wave will clean the kill up, though, onto Uniboy. This is still a lot of danger. Rune Prison as he hits level 3, but it's Flash with Tempest Cripple. Sonic Wave kited away from. He was waiting for Uniboy to walk back in. As the question mark goes up, Dagda, it's the exact same again, a 1-for-1.
Maybe try to see if he can make a play. Kanavi's healed up though,
He
thanks to the
doesn't have
smites.
flash, he just burned it. Here we go, the Roar about to roll down. Is it Ward over the side, but Safeguard instead. Scatter the Weak comes through, Sonic Wave resonating strike as well. Invincible in middle of 3, buying time. He gets queued down, but Room Prison once again blocked away nicely. Kanavi almost survives, but in for snip time is Zoom. Uniboy in the circle as Yagal's gonna go down. And now against an Udyr, I don't think JDG want to be here, especially with the TP from Invincible. He died, now he revives, and JDG doubled down, but it's V5 who win out in the end.
And Uniboy's face, he knows that they've just picked up 4 kills in the early stages. 2 of them go to Uniboy, or MVP from the last game as well, but now bot side.
Let's see what happens. Heal already comes through. ZYF is dangerously low. The dredge line finishes him off, but it's Gravitum for Kepler and an AD versus Lumao. How long till Gravitum? 7 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom left hand of your screen. But Lumao will get out. Kepler picks up the kill, and Dagda, you say deja vu, apart from that last little kerfuffle. Anyway, so I think it's important to note the itemization here while Kanavi heading towards bottom lane. Dagda. And Lumao gets the little hook in. ZYF as well, slowed down with a Riptide Sonic Wave. Nice pick here for JDG to get something back in this game.
Now Kepler, he might
Round
be
2.
in trouble as well. 6 for Kanavi.
I don't know how you survived this one. You have Severin, but not much mana. Massive minion wave coming up. Ulti as well. Gravitum there. No one's attacked for now, but a Sonic Wave lands, and Kanavi will rinse and repeat, this time on the AD carry.
Yeah, just one more peer. You've got the wave in position now, and there we go.
Yeah, Zoom not out in time. Remember, no flash on the Gwen, but has the Ignite and a massive minion waves building up. Yagal has one to deal with, so he's not going to be able to help. Zoom trying to turn on Invincible. The needlework gives him a little bit of sustainability, but the stun and the job definitely done. 3-1 here on the Volley Bear, or rather, the Udyr, the other bear in the game. While Invincible will just take a turret plate, no herald dropped after. Look at the size of the wave mid. You can see it on the mini-map. I mean, that's going to be denied as Uniboy TP's down. He'll be in a deficit. Scatter the Weak. Here's the depth charge onto Uniboy. True Shot Barrage to lay it down, but JDG want to disrupt because Invincible hits the back line again. Onto Lumao. The Sky Splitter gives him perfect shielding. Yagal zoning them away, though. And JDG with the Dragon's Rage. They can turn this. Invincible into the back line while Zoom now joins in. Kepler and ZYF zoned away as Lumao and Invincible goes down. It's picking them apart that JDG did so well.
Yeah, it's a 2-for-1 in favor of JDG. They get the Dragon 2, and as he said, they just get zoned off by Zoom's TP. It means that JDG can get a lot. Just pulling that Dragon out now to make sure that there's no steal that can come through from PZX, but that's the team fighting that we expect.
Okay, Dagda's still not there, ladies and gentlemen. I believe YouTube's still going really strong. And I believe Twitch is back now as well. Perfect timing. Dagda's disconnected, but we're all here. Box laid down. Zoom TP's into the back line. Invincible there. Needlework. 2-man knockup. JDG can turn this, and they've already done so much damage. Unleashing power and hell. Onto the back line is Yagal. 3 quick deaths, and V5 have to get out of there. Everyone channeled through, and they walked into a choke versus a Syndra, versus a Gwen, versus a Lee Sin. You might be silver, gold in our chat. You know that's a bad idea. It doesn't matter what rank. So we're going to solo cast this for a little bit as well. And for JDG, another team fight win. A Dragon piece as well. 1k gold lead here. That's going to spike up to about 2. And for LPC, I mean, this is an almost 2-item Ezreal. Almost 2-item Syndra. Watch this one again until Dagda gets back, because Fox is laid down on the TP. Zoom as well. Zone control. Remember that you can't do too much. And Kanavi with the kick flash as the meeting has completely ended. Cool. 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 At the 20-minute mark.
Yeah, and I mean, look, it was looking so damn good for V5 in the early stages, but JDG been able to find these team fights, and again, the hook onto Kepler.
All right, Lumao's in first. PZX absorbing the damage. Look at where Zoom is. Onto Invincible. Sonic Waves there. Kanavi once more. Wants the kick. Nails it down. V5, though, they've kited back nicely as it's only PZX. Into the middle is Invincible. Needlework. Kepler's run into them. And I don't know what that was from the AD carry of V5, but I do know that JDG are turning this into a stop.
Yeah, now they can turn this into a Baron as well. 25 seconds past the 20-minute mark means they'll be able to turn towards the big purple worm, and there's no one really here on V5 that can do particularly much. It's ZYF and Uniboy versus the world against 5 members of JDG. There's not a hope you can contest this.
All right, well, get ready for the game 3. I'll say this now, but V5 has just collapsed in this second game. Kepler as well walking through in that last fight. I mean, that was just odd. And as Baron goes down, like, what do you do now if you're V5 up with Zoom sitting in the side lane? I mean, how do you stop this when you have wave clear in the Rise and the Aphelios, but you can't move up to the wave?
Hey, look, it looks like we're getting back towards V5 speedrunning, though, because 22 minutes, JDG crack up in the base. You've got Zoom on the bottom side as well, who's already starting to get that wave into a position for JDG. And Kanavi, like, he's got direct access wherever he wants here.
They don't even care about the inhibitor. They left it at a quarter HP and they're going for the final kills anyway. Zoom needlework down, and LPC, welcome to the LPL as he starts layering down the Mystic shots. Kepler, Uniboy, the only ones alive, and LPC is hitting every Mystic shot that we see.
Yeah, I mean, he ain't missing right now, taking a page out of ZYF's book from last game, and now JDG, they've got the minion wave, they've got the Baron buff, they can look to close this out.
I mean, look at him pressuring back the mid laner in Uniboy is, okay, we knew that was going to happen. Here comes Kanavi as well onto the back line, they find another. All are dead, and V5 been taken down in very V5 fashion. We go to a game 3 after 23 minutes in a very strange game number 2.
Yeah, game.
Got to watch out for the Tempered Fate and where the Xin Zhao is, or Zhao Xin, or Xin Zhao, doesn't matter where you're from. I know he has many different pronunciations of his name. Dagda, I'm going to call this the Glucon, because once JDG are off,
6, where you have access to Uniboy there, is going to make a big difference.
Well, you asked and he'll receive. Invincible getting the wave pushed in, but that's a big one. Zoom now hits level 3, but Invincible ready to go in. Hookshot, wallshot, is it available? Yes, it is. Into the Hallowing Mist as Invincible gets ignited down. Zoom close to getting the kill, in fact does. It is first blood over to PZX though, with a 1-for-1.
Zoom? Invincible just needed to back away, like literally ignite and you'll be gone. But oh, the flash forward from Yagao!
Okay, well, the Gallo's going to get the shield of Duran, Uniboy as well, and they nail it down. Good job from JDG, proactive through multiple lanes.
You're playing top lane for V5's bot side.
He arcade shift down. LPC now needs to use a magical journey, but I wouldn't be surprised as ZYF follows it through. Uniboy as well has used Predator, but LPC flashes over the wall. Lumao has his own as he might have to flash towards his team. Good dodge from the Sonic Wave, and JDG want to turn it around. Cosmic Binding as well connects Kanavi over the wall. ZYF level 2, Shield of Duran comes through, nails down 3. The Gravity Storm though, it's all there for V5, and PZX jumps into it. They give Yagao so much happiness and joy as Kepler now running for his life. Magical journey from Lumao, and his Bard Dagda, it's already started to deliver.
I cannot believe that we have got this many brawls coming out because Uniboy and Kepler went the wrong way around this fight. Bottom of your screen though.
Oh, it's happening again. Zoom 1v3. That's a bit hard for Gwen, as busted as she is. And V5 get one in return, right around the Rift Herald, but hasn't spawned. Won't be spawning for 3 minutes time, so while they move up to the top side, Yagao will try and push in for the turret plating and get a little bit back, a bit of guide. Kanavi and Yagao, I wonder if they know Yagao's just hovering as Shield Duran comes in a bit of trouble, the enemy jungler, but look at the Gravity Well again! The field denies everything and the Chaos Storm supplies it. Kanavi gets a double, and this is why you don't fight Victor around small spaces. Up, double kill, 4-0-1. Xin Zhao, 20 CS ahead right here. Wind becomes lightning, sets up for the audacious charge, and look at the level difference between junglers. Something has to be done, and ZYF knows this. Yagao, he's making his way down. Sonic Wave does connect, but if he goes in, he will die. Kanavi knocks him up anyway. Lumao comes in, flashes for the Cosmic Binding. PZX over the wall while Invincible jumps in. Red buff secured. Hero's entrance as well. Numbers advantage for V5. Kanavi's low, and Lumao's just dead. Kanavi re-engages. He'll get the knock-up eventually, but not before he dies. As Zoom's trying to clean house. Get something back with the needlework. But for V5, they knew how dire it was, and they had to make the play.
Yeah, it does mean Invincible loses out on a massive wave top, but oh, might
nice
still be
blast
going.
Cone. Zoom still big, but without needlework. Remember, the gravity field's still there onto the back line. Zoom will go down, but in a choke. Watch out for Yagao, even 4 versus 2. He's got the lost chapter, and doesn't want to back away. Has flash available and the Chaos Storm. PZX cannot back there.
Yeah, I don't know if V5 want to try and continue this. They could be stopped again.
Uniboy was backing on a ward. Lucky that Yagao wasn't there, but the hook lands. Zap as well onto LPC. Let's play carry. Sorry, Dagda, that was on a whim. That was obviously garbage. Next doesn't find Kanavi as Herald in hand. Kanavi wants to give that over to Yagao, and that makes sense. Here's the gravity field once again. Chaos Storm down. Uniboy just actually going to be dove. Justice Punch was good, but not good enough. Kanavi going to get out as well after killing the Galio wall top. Oh my god, that was the better play. We'll have to see a replay of that one, but Yagao in the meantime is going to pull up first Heart of Blood.
Yeah, Uniboy just walks into zoning himself away from the turret. So now JDG, they get the play, they get the kill, they're getting the tower. Like, that's a huge amount of gold being...
Not having the greatest game on Gwen. I don't think he's had amazing games on Gwen, right? Not as good as someone like Flandre. Watch again, Dagda. His hook shot, wall shot. Okay, you think you can do it? Needlework. Oh, Hextech ultimatum. And the passive came up. Hextech, the precision protocol. No, that's cute. As Kepler. Bit of danger here. Kanavi tags ZYF, and oh no, the flay definitely won't be enough. Hook up, knock up, and down he goes. PZX as he was up towards the top side, invincible with the hook shot again. Remember, Tempered Fate is available. Kanavi here as well. This is a 3v3 Dagda. ZYF walking in to make a numbers advantage, but JDG have the gold right now. As Tempered Fate makes his jungler go gold, might have saved his life as Zoom's going on in, but denies the damage, has the needlework at the ready. The Hallowing Mist zoning away as the heroes engage. Actually, is a disengage. Uniboy getting out of there. Kanavi in the back line. Invincible as well, ready for the hook shot, wall shot, kites away from wind, becomes lightning, and look at this. Kanavi, Lumao, flash away. It's messy, and both teams keep their members alive.
So you still have your work cut out for you, but at least that's one opponent off the board versus maybe losing one of your own.
Well, this is a big potential we talked about, right? Set up with the Bard, Tempered Fate doesn't connect, Death Sentence a little bit shallow. Lumao has used part of his engage tool, the Tempered Fate being down, but the flash over the wall. Shield of Duran, Kanavi by himself. It's a double TP, but Kanavi needs to get out of there. While the hero's entrance this time sets up to knock up, but Uniboy has been knocked down. Kepler flashing away. Snip, snip time. Sowing class has begun, and Zoom manages to survive to the very tip. JDG have found the picks, found the kills. Kanavi cleans it up, goes back in. Didn't see this one with a kick flash. Manages to get the kill. He'll die, because if he didn't, that would have been bonkers. V5, 4 down, only one as the response.
He's ready with the Tempered Fate.
So Mega Death Rocket gives vision. Here's the TP. Dagda is invincible coming on the flank, but JDG converging. Hook shot, walk shot away. Baron's been pulled off of, and that's the Shirelias to re-engage onto ZYF. Kanavi will be able to get the range magical journey done over the traps. Tempered Fate flashed away from. There's double flash here from JDG and ZYF. Lumao getting poked down, and that's a lot from JDG as Kanavi jumps in anyway. Hero's entrance over the ultimatum. Gets only one knock-up, and Invincible has to get out of there. Poked down, locked down. Uniboy sent away. Back to boarding school as ZYF is on his way as well. There's no hope in hell he gets out of that as JDG are just chased down machines.
That was so close to being able to turn in V5 favor. Kepler, one more shot on towards Lumao would have been the Jinx getting excited. One more shot onto Kanavi as well. Could have taken down the Xinjiao, but it's the stun coming through from Lumao at the end that shuts down Kepler, stops the damage coming through. And now JDG, they turn towards Baron with Invincible and PZX. Contest.
Oh, but they don't know Yagao's here. Invincible's going to spot him out. Remember, right side of the map here for Yagao. Invincible and PZX are deep. Teleport once again, and we do the do-si-do. Yagao, though, going to hold his position. Still has the Zhonya's Hourglass, while they're just turning onto the one member that is Uniboy, who's had a really rough game on this Galio. 1 and 7 ain't going to cut it, and neither is 3, 2, and 4 as Invincible drops down as well. 2 more. Baron attempt number 3 incoming.
And I don't know, are we going to contest this again as V5? I mean, Kepler's up to me just go round 3. But I'm a little bit worried. Again, like JDG, there's so much control. Zone control is amazing. The Tempered Fate is back up for Lumao again, but ding, ding, ding.
Oh my god, the kick. Was that the kick? It was. End of match journey. PZX just timed it nicely, and JDG with the Baron, okay. Don't let the Lee Sin anywhere nearby. They hold off, wait till he's disappeared, and Baron will be secured at the cost of Lumao's life. Eventually, Doom as well. You'll get the stun up. You'll be able to layer abilities down. Kite back and try again. JDG now getting engaged on. This is what we talked about. Ocean Soul comes through. Hero's entrance is locked down is LPC. He goes into the Tempered Fate, comes out, knocked down. Doesn't matter about Ocean Soul if you're diving a turret, Kanavi. 80 carry already down. JDG have actually lost some. Kanavi close to his death as well, or at least to the GA. But Zoom's pushing mid, and even though for V5 on their last legs, that was good, they're still losing so much.
Yeah, they really need to get this IE finished on towards the Jinx, but it's just not happening for them. They're so close to being there, but again, being fought back, and now they've got to defend their base again.
And knocked up. Invincible went in, but never to return. Needlework begins, and Zedwyeth feels the brunt of a laser. The year is 30-22, and Yagao reigns all. 5-0-15, almost 100% kill participation on this Victor, the most exciting Victor we've seen in the LPL, because Victor can be a boring champion, Dagda, but this game wasn't boring. It was 34 kills of fun. Let's get close to making it 35 as Nexus Turret 1, Nexus Turret 2 drops on down. Uniboy has not had a fun time in the sun, but JDG have to clean it out at 2-1.